Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Oh, I'm in here. Y'all caught me again, didn't you? I had to get over and get my drink, y'all. Because y'all know Miss J getting talking so much, I get coughing. But I got my drink right here, y'all. How is everybody doing? Hold on. Now, how is everybody doing? Yep, y'all caught me. Y'all caught me. I was getting my drink. Because y'all know me. I get talking so much, I start clearing my throat and all of that stuff. So I said, let me get my drink on over here because I'm going to talk about something tonight and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to try my best not to cry. I just am because, somebody sent me this video and it just touched my heart. I'm going to get to it. But I will say, but not, I'm going to go on and say it's a trigger warning. I'm going to put a trigger warning on it. But it just touched my heart, y'all. It really did. So how is everybody doing? How? Let me make sure I'm in the zone here. Make sure y'all can see me. How is everybody doing? Let me check my phone. Make sure y'all can see me. Because y'all remember the other day, I was talking 25 minutes and camera won't even on me. I can't tell. I don't know what happened. I don't. I really don't. I'm looking right here. I see myself on the screen, but on my phone, y'all won't see me. I don't know. I called Canon. They couldn't explain it, so I just said, fuck it. Hey, it is what it is. But yes, but I'm on everything. Thank y'all for coming in here. We're going to have a good time tonight. But yes, welcome to my What's on Your Mind. It's venting time. And y'all, if you're watching in a little red light, just a twinkling and a twinkling and a twinkling and a twinkling, that means you watching Miss J what? Live. But if you coming to watch and it's not blinking, that means you watching the replay. And y'all know the microphone right. And y'all know I really appreciate it. But let me tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm late. Cause y'all, I just do 100 with y'all. Y'all know I'm running 3 businesses, right? So I had an unexpected makeup client tonight, about 6:30, quarter 7. So that's why. It was a emergency for her. So I said, okay, I do it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, and that's why Miss J is dressed like I am. Yep. But I didn't have no time to throw my little face together for y'all because I really just started coming my bunny and just sit here and talk to y'all. But I can't do that not right now. I just can't do that. But that's why I'm late, y'all. It's usually on Wednesdays, 8:30, but it's now 9:30. But hey, it is what it is. I'm here, okay? But that's why I pushed it back because I had to get me together a little bit. I had to do that because I want, I thought about coming in with my bonnet, like I said, but I said, no, let me throw a little something on. Let me do that. But yeah, this is my segment. And I want y'all to understand this. I created this segment not only, there we go, not only for me to come on here and be talking shit just to get stuff off my chest, or if I see something I want, a video or something I want to talk about, voice my opinion. I created it for y'all also. That's why I named it What's on Your Mind is Venting Time or Testimony Time. See, because I know God is good to us God is good to us every day. So I know there's some testimonies out there somewhere. Somebody went and took a test and just got your results. You were scared to death for the past 3 months and the test finally came back negative. You're good. You're good. You're gonna live. That's a testimony. That's a testimony. So I created that debate for me to be able to come up here and jaw jab, like I said, talk about something I seen on TV or talk about a video that the people be sending me. I choose a video I want to talk about. I show it to y'all. We have a conversation about it. I give my little 2 cents in it, and I do get upset sometimes. Like I said, this video I'm gonna show tonight, um, it's very upsetting to me. But it's been all in the news, so somebody probably already seen it. I don't know. So I did it for y'all and for me. And so therefore, if anybody is watching and you want to come up here with me to talk about something you done seen or give a testimony, you know, Hey, let me know. Matter of fact, let me gonna put the link. And let me know if y'all see the link showing up down there, because I had somebody inbox me and said they never see the link when I'm putting it in there. So, and I really didn't go back to see if it was being listed. So I'm gonna do it again. So I'm gonna click on right here where it says link, and I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna copy it. So now I'm gonna come in here, put it up on the comments, and I'm gonna hit paste. Okay. Okay. So y'all let me know if y'all see that. Matter of fact, let me go up here and see if I see it. Because if you don't, that's a problem. If you don't see where I put the link in, that's a problem. I'm paying for something that's not doing like it's supposed to. But somebody sure said to me they never see the link, and I got to get it right. But y'all let me know. And if you don't see the link, hey babies, I inbox it to you. What about that? No problem. I want y'all to come up here. Somebody want to come up here and tell something that happened, or talk about a video that you seen. Now if you have the video on your phone or something, you want to share it, we'll talk about it. That's why. So I'm gonna go ahead on and get started. Because like I said, I'm already late. And thank y'all to those that's in here with me. Y'all know Miss J appreciate it. Y'all know I do. Y'all know I do. All right. Let me see what I want to talk about first. Because I want to say that video for about another 10 minutes to show. Because, like I said, it's in the news. And I think this will help me build myself up to show it and talk about it. That's just how I am. But, oh, okay. Do I got that video? I forgot to transfer it up here, but I'm going to tell y'all about it. Okay, so as of tonight, so when I was throwing my makeup on, after my client left this evening, tonight, rather, I sat here and I had my news on, right? Do y'all know it is a shortage of two major, major, major cancer drugs? As a matter of fact, two major, major, major cancer drugs that it's a shortage of. And they showed it was a lady, she has endometrial endometrial cancer. She has that. And bitch, I thought I turned you off, man. We ain't doing all that. I thought I had it on my phone to be able to show it up here, but it's on my iPhone. But I recorded it off of the television, right? But luckily, because she gets her treatment every week. She gets treatment every week of these same two medicines. And come to find out, do I have it on this phone? Hold on, y'all. Because I get my phone. Oh, no, this is it. Okay, this is the phone I got it on. Because I be using two different phones, y'all. That's what it is. I be using two different phones. Okay, so I got it on this phone. So let me see something. But she's using two of the major drugs that everybody be using. And it's a severe shortage. It's a severe shortage of it, right? And it's a drug that is manufactured over in hold on in India. Now, what has happened? Where they're manufacturing the drug at over in India, 50% of them manufacturing that drug has gone wrong. Something is wrong. 50%. 50%. Whatever they're doing to that drug, 50% of what they was doing is wrong. And it's located in India. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta look at this. I gotta videotape this. But it's on this phone right here that I have. Yeah, it's on this phone right here. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna start it, and I'm gonna have to show it to y'all like this. I'm sorry, because this is an Android phone, and I don't have it on my iPhone where I can AirDrop it to this. Yeah, y'all can. Hold on. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it. No, I gotta do better. I gotta get this up here for y'all to see it. But y'all need to see this. Yes, it's the supply chain in India that got widespread problems at their factory of them two drugs. They got serious problems in that factory. So way over there in India. I mean, not trying to be funny, but it is what it is. And now we sitting over here, people that has cancer and use those two drugs, major drugs for years. Now look at our people that we see here that can't get it. You see what I'm saying? Now what they did do, I will tell you synopsis of it. What they did do is they went and got some drugs from China. They had to do what they had to do. It's a drug they just acquired from China to start using to India, the manufacturing building, the office over there in India, get all them problems straightened out. But I tell y'all, that was terrible. I'm gonna post it on my site because I want y'all to see it. I'm gonna post that on my site. That lady talking, she's a cancer victim, endometrial. And like she was saying, she said, I know I'm gonna die. She said, but just like me and my kids was wondering and thinking, if and when it happened, it's go they all be wondering, was it because it was a lack of the drugs or was it the illness that killed me? And that makes sense, y'all. That really makes sense. It really does. It does. And if y'all in here watching me, y'all speak to me. Y'all come up in my crib. Y'all speak. Y'all say hey to Miss J so I can say hey back to you. I see there's some people in here. People coming in and peeping out. But it's okay. But thank you to those that standing here with me. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And I give something else. I got it wrote down. I had want to talk about real quick. I be writing stuff down, and then I be sending myself stuff in my messenger that I want to talk about on my What's on Your Mind is venting time. Anybody want to come up? Anybody want to come up with Miss J? Okay. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. But this is an Android. I'm thinking I should be able to. Oh no, it's in my messenger, so I better get up here. Okay, so I better share this one up here. Okay. Duh. Hold on, y'all. Hope this don't cut me off. If it do, I just come right on back. It didn't cut me off, thank God. It didn't cut me off. I'm gonna get this out of my messenger. I appreciate y'all being patient with me too. I really do. I really do. Appreciate y'all being patient. It's pulling up. Then I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna come back and actually pull the video up. I'm in my messenger now. Before I share my page. Before I share the page. I don't know why this it's still swirling, y'all. It's coming. Thank y'all for waiting on me. Come on, Messenger. You gotta be kidding me, man. See how the devil do? See how the devil do? If I need to delete that out. I'm clicking on my messenger, y'all, and nothing is something wrong with messenger? No, there it is. I done clicked on it several times for my messenger to come up, and it's not coming up at all. Oh wow. Y'all bear with me. I'm gonna click on it again. I'm try it again. Okay, there we go. I'm getting ready to just say forget it. All right, so this is one I want y'all to watch. Let me pull it up. And what I found interesting about this one, come on, it's pulling it up now, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for being in here with me, just being here with me. Come on, come on, come on. What we gotta do? But that's why Miss J was late. I went on and did appliance makeup for them. Okay, so I'm gonna click on it again. Hope they didn't take it down. I really hope they did not take this down. Because the way it looked like they might have took it down, y'all. Okay, here we go. All right, so now I'm going to come back to y'all. This one. I'm going to come back to y'all, and I'm going to share my screen now. It came up. I guess it was just taking this time coming up. Let me share my screen. That's it right there. And let me turn the volume up.
Thinks I need to be baptized. He thinks he's Jesus Christ.
Okay.
And he's down at the river. He's been coming up. He's been yelling for me to come down there. And I'm scared he's going to come in and get me.
Okay. What else has he said to you?
I want y'all
That I need to be
on.
saved. And he's the one to do it, I guess. I don't know. I just want it taken care of. He's been here before. We've called him before.
You just want him off the property.
He's crazy. You need to do something.
Okay. Yeah, no, we've dealt with him before.
All right.
So we'll I believe he's been trespassed from your property before, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we can criminal trespass him today. Where's he at? Want to just show us
Come on. It's better if you go through the bath.
Okay.
But yeah, he's down at the water. He's been coming halfway
I
up
see him.
and yelling at me, and I just can't take this anymore.
Has he made any threatening statements towards you? Like he's gone
yes,
like
he said he will come in and get me because I need to be saved.
Okay. Okay. And at that point, did you fear for your safety, and that's when you called us?
Yes.
Okay.
I want you to do something.
Okay. We'll take care of it.
All right.
I'll come back. Y'all, I dropped my camera, and I think that's why it's cutting off and on. I think I might have to put it in the shop.
Control 420 will be in the back of our 20, making contact with Noah Cash.
I got some problems with this video, y'all.
420 copy out with Noah Cash to the rear of. To the rear.
Hey, Noah! Sheriff's Department! What's going on today? I can't hear you. What'd you say? She did invite us, yes. Yeah, she wanted to talk to you about that. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, she's getting prepped right now. She's getting her baptism gear on.
Would you like to be baptized also?
You know what? I did that yesterday, so I think I'm all right.
Everyone's a sinner. You always need to wash your sins clean. Come on in.
No, the only problem I have.
Hey,
Stay up here for me.
Yeah, let's hold on.
Stay up here for me.
I want to show you.
Stay up here for me, Noah.
No.
No.
The water's here.
Noah, stay up here for me.
Oh no, the water's
Stay up here for
fine.
me, brother. Stay up.
You gotta wash your sins.
No, stay up here.
You gotta wash your sins away.
Okay, I need you to stay up here. I want you to keep your sins up here for me, okay?
Okay.
You step up the ladder for me?
Well, sure, but you're not gonna be able to get baptized. Here, let me get you.
If we want to get baptized, we can go in the water, but I want to talk to you
Exactly.
first
Come on,
about
right
it and
in.
about the process.
Okay.
I don't know how the process is going. I'm a little nervous.
Oh, you just wade into the water. It washes your sins away. You get right over there to the Lord's Island.
Yeah.
And
That's the Lord's
this is,
Island.
Well, this is all the Lord's country. I mean, look around you, the beautiful nature.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
My
I
father
agree.
created all that.
The only problem I have is that this isn't your property.
Well, no, it's Lynn's property. And
Right.
She
Right.
really needed to be baptized.
And you know what?
Today she said she would do it.
I don't think she's interested today, but what I need you to do is just come up here with me.
Okay.
All right, and we
Well,
can go somewhere else to this
Can you let go of my robe here?
Yeah, you're gonna come up?
Yeah.
All right, come on up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no!
wrong way.
No!
Wrong-
No!
Well, come on in.
Noah.
The water's nice.
But no.
The water's right here. Come on. Just like in.
Okay.
Baptized
All
over
right.
there.
All right.
It's no. It's that right. Everybody is a sinner. You all need to be baptized.
Okay.
No,
all right.
Just a
All
little
right.
there and
No, we're all baptized, so there's no need to double baptize us. What I need you to do, why don't you bring the
Come on over to the island.
I'll go over to the island with you, but we need to come up this way first.
Well, no, but see, if you can't come into the Holy River,
We can go in
I'm
there,
assuming
but I
you
want
haven't
you up
been
here right now.
baptized, and if I come up there, I'm with, heathens and.
Okay. All right, y'all. I told y'all I had some problems with that. All right. Thank you for the person that's sitting here with me. The problem that I had with that video was a couple problems. One of them, remember I told y'all to pay attention. I'm trying to come out of there. Okay, there we go. Let me come back to y'all now. The problem I had with that video is this. When you listen, he made the statement, that's not their first time dealing with him. So he's been arrested before, right? So now when I heard that, I'm thinking to myself, okay, so what kind of help did they get this man? Because it's clearly to see that he's having some type of psychosis or mental breakdown going on to the point he think he is Jesus. You see his whole gear. Are y'all with me with that? Y'all come on, talk to me. What y'all think? Don't be quiet in here, y'all. Y'all come on and talk to me. It's clear to see that he's having a mental breakdown. So when they dealt with him a time before, or it might have been two more times, whatever, obviously they did not get him help. Obviously he's now, okay, I'm gonna look at this thing both ways. Maybe they did put him in some type of treatment. Maybe he did finish the treatment. I don't know. But in my gut feeling, I don't feel like this man got. I think they just be arresting him. He get out, and then somebody else down the street gonna call. I think it's just a circle for him. That's my opinion about it. It really is. It's plain to see that this man is having a breakdown, some type of schizophrenia, psychosis going on where he thinks he is Jesus. He got the. I don't know if this is real. Excuse me. I told you I get the hiccup in. He got to do hair like Jesus, in his image. Excuse me, in his image. The robe on. He's ready to baptize this woman. And then you hear what she said. She dealt with this before with him. So that's clearly to see that they're not. this man's not getting no help. He just being arrested. He's just getting an arrest record for this right here, where he clearly needs help, even if it's to the point where he maybe have to put into an institution, a temporary institution, to get him stable. But it's, or he might be off his meds. He might be on meds. Yeah, okay, I can look at it that way too. But one thing I'm glad they didn't do, I'm glad. Now I'm gonna go on and do the devil advocate. I'm gonna go on and do it. I am, because y'all know me. Now I'm gonna switch this thing around. There's been one of us up in there, wading in the water. I don't think it would have went that way. That's my personal opinion about it. Anybody else agree? If you ain't ashamed to say you agree, put it down there and say you agree. But I really believe that with one of us, it would not went that way at all. I think guns would have been drawn. I think the person would have been roughed up. I think he would have been snatched up, robe and everything from out in the water. I just do. I just do. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. But I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad they didn't do that man like that, because it's obvious to see that he has a mental issue. And people are not taking mental illness serious. I just don't think that. Even the cops, I don't think they take that stuff serious. I don't think about that stuff. I don't think they take mental illness and mental disorder. I remember I told you two different things. I don't think they take them serious when they run up against someone that has a mental disorder. I don't think they take it serious. Because if they did, let me go back to the video. Yep, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there, because it just came across my mind. And it's going to bring it to my point. If the police took mental disorders or mental illness serious, do y'all remember that might have been 2 years ago, 3 years ago, where it was plain and the therapist kept telling the police, the young man's therapist was out there. Young man still middle way the street. Do y'all remember this? Put your hands up in the air and say, you remember what I'm talking about now. The gentleman therapist was out there talking him down. He was in the middle of the street, going through whatever he was going through. Policeman got his gun drawn on him. He was a black man. Yep, sure was a black man. But the black man, the therapist was on the side, of the street, telling them, I'm his so therapist. I'm so I'm his therapist. He's telling him to please put your guns away. That this is scaring him. This is scaring him. Blah blah blah. They didn't care about that. Do y'all remember how they gunned that man down? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Put it in the comments if you remember. That's watching me live. And when you watch the replay, put it in the comments. Don't be ashamed. Do y'all remember that? That's why I made that statement. They're not taking it serious. Because if they did, they would have been listening to his therapist and asking him, let me go out there. You see what I'm saying? Oh no. They're thinking that man with a mental disorder is dangerous to them. No weapon on him nowhere. What was he gonna do? He just in the middle of the street, rubbing his hands and grunting, whatever he was doing. Y'all remember that? I do. But that's why I made that statement, y'all. I feel like if that would have been one of us, it would have been different. It would have been different. Like the black man would have been snatched all up, robe and all, bow and all, wet, everything. But, I'm glad they didn't do him that way. I'm very glad they did not do him that way. I'm very glad. I really am. Let me see if I got any comments. Let me see anybody commenting. Who in here with me? So far, okay. Nobody got no comments? Okay, so hold on. Okay. All right. So nobody have no comments. I'll make sure nobody have no comments. But what do y'all really think about that video there? That was I thought that was worth talking about. Let me go grab another one. Let me see. Okay. All right. Hold on. This is it. Nope, not that one. Let me see what this one is. Because I forgot to label them, y'all. I'm very honest. I did. I forgot to label them. So that's why I'm looking at them to see which one it is. Let me see which one this is. Next time, y'all, I'm gonna label them so I know what I'm pulling up. Because I forgot to do it. I did. That's not it neither. All right, so let me see this one. Is this it? Because I just got them from TikTok, and it just got TikTok just the link. But I'm gonna label them next time so I know which one I'm pulling up, y'all. I will. I promise y'all that because I appreciate y'all being in here with me. Okay, this video here, this man is discussing how a man feel once he lose you. Okay, let's talk about it. Hold on. I got it right there. It's pulled up. Let me come back to y'all and share my screen. I'm getting pretty good at it now, y'all. Let's see. That's it. Which one? This it? Uh-oh. Okay, I think is it this one? Yep, that's the one right there. Coming back to y'all now.
A woman leaves a man because she's trying to restore her peace. When a woman leaves a man to restore back to the best version of herself that she was without that man, or because she knows that's what she can become without that man, she ain't coming back. She ain't coming back. And the crazy thing is, it's a lot of men who understand that. I can't count how many times I've talked to a brother in his 50s and his 60s, just an OG giving some game, and they can always pinpoint a woman in their 20s or their 30s that they fumbled, and to this day, they still have not gotten over. To this day, it still haunts them and it grips them. They never got over it. Some of them in new relationships now. But whenever I hear from women, as far as like, D, why did this guy, like I got a DM recently, why does it seem like guys can just move on so effortlessly and they can move on to another woman and be this, that, and the other for the next woman, et cetera, et cetera? Look, there are situations where a man will move on with another woman and he's doing okay. And typically what I see that starts out as is a relationship that had to end because of mutual reasons or because the woman did something wrong. If he genuinely moved on and is doing okay, because men can grow, men can get done wrong, you know, it ain't just women. But when a man loses his blessing, all of that moving on to a new relationship is just a facade. All of that moving on and doing better or moving on and smashing chicks and all that kind of stuff is just a facade or it's temporary. And it's going to run out soon. And a lot of y'all should already know this because these same guys tend to come back. Have y'all ever noticed that when a guy is the one who does everything he can to lose you, to fumble you, to mess up, et cetera, in the relationship, he acted like, you know, he just had so many other better things to focus on and prioritize. He had other people that he could be with, except, but whenever he lost you, he always comes running back. Put I down in the chat. If you got taken for granted, walked all over, treated crazy, and I'm talking about just like your love wasn't important, your time wasn't important, your presence wasn't important. But after you finally had the strength to walk away, oh, your time, your presence, your everything was the most important thing in the world to this man. Put I down in the chat if that's you. Put I down in the chat. I want to caution you, not because nobody ever deserves a second chance, third, whatever. I want to caution you in that situation, if the man fumbled you, and I'm being very specific here, again, this is for when the man is the one that messed up. The man knows that he's the one who messed everything up. He's the reason it fell apart. He
Well,
may
you
be
can't
coming
hear
back
me?
not
Okay,
because
hold
he wants
on.
to do better, but because he wants to clear his conscience. A lot of men are looking to clear their conscience. It's
Hold
not,
on.
oh, I love you, baby, baby, baby. All them tears you see him crying when a man fumbled you, all them tears you see him crying are likely because it's been eating him alive. What he's done, now that the dust is settled, now that the chicks that he's been running through, they're showing their true colors, that they never were you or on your level to begin with. They were just something fun to do at the time that he was doing it. You know, now that he's gone to all of these holiday dinners with his family, his mom, his auntie, and his sister that actually liked you are asking about you, and he got to hang his head in shame that he's the one who messed things up. Yeah, that guilty conscience. So a lot
I
of
didn't know
guys will
you
get
couldn't
back
hear
with
it.
you, and this is how
But
you
you
tell
can
the
shout me
difference. I always
out.
see somebody
Can
asking,
you
"How do you know
call?
the difference?" This is how you tell the difference. When a man can come back and he can show you tangible evidence of what he's done to make changes in his life, that's one thing. That's a man who's probably tried to address his behavior, or he can show you sacrifices that he sustained. Not he just got rid of real quick. Oh, baby, look, yesterday I did this thing. You ready to come back? But sustained since he's gotten out, since he's lost you. That's a man who may be truly committed to change behavior. And even then, you don't owe anybody continued access once they lose that access to begin with. You don't owe anybody anything, only if you want to. But when a man comes back and it's all of these emotional pleas, forgive me, I was messed up, I was drunk, I was upset, I was this, I was that. He can explain all of the emotions that he was in, and he's basically blaming the decision that he made strictly on the emotions and not on some other root cause that he's actually delved into and gotten help, realizing and addressing. No, he's only coming to you now out of emotion. Yeah, them demons, they haunt them. Yeah, and like I said in a previous video, some of y'all are such a blessing to a dude that whenever you come into his life, things go up. He's covered by that same grace that you got. It overflows into his life. And when you leave, so do all of that covering. So do all of those blessings. And he realizes it. Again, he can run through all of the chicks and da-da-da-da-da. At the end of the day, he has nobody to shift on anymore after he's fumbled you. He has nobody to flip the tables around on anymore. Those women that was just doing something to fun, yeah, they was doing him while he was fun too. He ain't so fun whenever he trying to give his full attention to them. So now he coming back because he feeling stupid. He feeling dumb, straight up. And in the same way that you look at him and you say, you know what, I'm glad I left because he did X, Y, and Z. Let me also encourage you, because I ain't here to evoke sympathy for the man that lost you because of whatever reason and now he feeling dumb. I want to keep it real with you so you understand what next move you need to make. Some of y'all in a situation now and you're waiting to leave that man, but waiting on some huge catastrophe to happen. You're waiting on some kind of infidelity, some kind of lie, some type of betrayal, some type of verbal or physical abuse. You're waiting on all of these huge catastrophic things. Whole time you getting your time wasted by a man who's not helping you, elevating you, or adding value to your life at all. And I believe wasting a person's time is an act of hate. You know how they say love is an action? Mm-hmm. So is hate. You waste somebody's time, that is an act of hate. And some of y'all are getting your time wasted. Again, this doesn't apply to everybody, but put I down in the chat if you are currently in, no matter of fact, some of y'all ain't gonna want to talk that truth right now, but if you're currently in a relationship or you've been in a relationship that you know is holding you back from your best self. Maybe it's taking up all of your attention and your energy that you could otherwise spend pursuing your best self. Put I down in the chat if you've ever been in that situation. I want to know if I'm talking to anybody. Because that's a situation where a man is wasting your time. Exactly. And you probably need to go ahead and let go. Matter of fact, you absolutely need to let go if you've already brought your frustrations to him. If you've already communicated to him multiple times, multiple ways. Some ways he's even shut down and not been interested in at all. To give things a chance to get back into alignment for both of you guys' mutual benefit. But it's not happening. He's not open to it. He's not committed to it. He's not collaborating with you. It's just you trying to push, and him pulling away while you putting in all the work to get this thing back in place. He's wasting your time. Put I down in the chat if you can relate. That's the situation where a man is holding you back. And again, don't wait for some huge rupture and big blow up and some woman to come to you as a woman or whatever the case may be. The years that you're wasting is much worse than if you had got your heart broke all at once and you walked away and you healed and you got yourself together so you can move on. Put I down in the chat. If you've ever been in a relationship where most of your emotional capacity, most of your energy, period, was taken up just trying to survive the stresses of the relationship from day to day, and you barely could even put that to yourself, to things that you love, or you had to withdraw from family and friends because you had become such a negative person based on the stresses of the relationship that now you were scared of being a detriment to them, or the conversations that you were having with them constantly were negative, and you just kind of became that person that they probably wanted to pull away from too, and you got scared of that. Put I down in the chat if you've ever been in that situation. Yeah. You in the exact same situation. You don't need to wait for some man to do some big event to fumble you. He's already fumbled you by the value that he's not adding to your life. And the sooner you realize that and you let go, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm telling you it's necessary. The sooner you can start to, again, like the women who do this, who leave for their peace, the sooner you can have that return to you. The sooner you can have your best self come back to you. Some of y'all were doing just fine before a man tapped you on your shoulder, asked you for your number, however he did it, and came into your life. You will be just fine after you get him out of your life. You will be just fine if he was never born, and you'll be just fine after you forget that he ever existed. Matter of fact, you'll actually be better because the hardest relationships often teach us the best lessons. So as soon as you really decide to let that go, and acknowledge that it's no longer the man holding you back, but you holding yourself back by refusing to let that man go, the sooner that you get a hold of that truth and you act on that, it's going to hurt initially. Again, it's exact opposite of men. It's going to hurt initially for you and then get better on the other side. Whereas for a lot of men, the ones who fumbled the bag, it's easy immediately, but eventually it comes to haunt them for the rest of their life. But for you, if you are not the problem, if you are not the toxic factor, and he's wasting your time before he gets to any huge break or whatever of your trust, and he ruins you and all of that stuff, and you let go now, you have an exponentially higher chance of getting the man who's not going to waste your time. An evolved man who's already done the work and still doing the work on himself, but already done the work. So as you come into his life, he comes into your life, it's still net positive. You don't have to beg a man to grow up if you get a man who's already grown. Again, we're not talking about flawless Jesus Jr. guys. Actually, I talked about this in depth in my free masterclass, Secrets to Making Evolved Men Crave You. And if you haven't gotten access to that masterclass, I'm putting it up one more time. It's right here at that comment that you guys see pinned right there. Click the link in that comment. Get access to this masterclass. Over an hour, we went in on how to identify a truly evolved man, how to position yourself, and how to attract evolved men into your life so you can choose the one that's right for you. There are women using these strategies right now. Actually, according to the reviews, thousands of women who are using these strategies that have multiple evolved men, higher tier guys to choose from so they can choose the right one for them. But you can't do that if you're refusing to let go of the one who's poisoning your life. If he's poisoning your life, if he's wasting your time, he's wasting your energy. He's taking away from your soul. He's creating energy around you that's going to attract into your life what's already being attracted into his own. And going to be attracted into his own in his singleness is probably more blatant once you guys actually split up. But back to what I was saying. When a man leaves you, don't get fooled by how he may, shine and floss and talk big stuff online. If he fumbled you, and you probably y'all can qualify this again by him coming back, asking and begging and stuff like that, best believe every day, every week, every month is spent with reminders of how he messed up. Don't get fooled by the new rebound chick. Don't get fooled by the new babies he over there creating. Don't get fooled by if he buy a new car and all that stuff. A lot of that is him trying to pretend. A lot of him trying to escape a lot of that pain. But every time he sees a family and knows that's what you wanted, it haunts him. Every time he gets sick and he got to take care of himself because them chicks that he running through, they getting ran through by somebody else because that's just what type of time they on in this season of their life. He remembers you. He had him one. He had somebody that was there by his side and he fumbled it. It's going to haunt him. Rest assured. And do not take him back if you don't see the qualifications of changed behavior. instead of all those crocodile tears because he wants to clear his conscience and feel better about himself
Yeah,
because he knows he
yeah,
fumbled his
that
blessing.
part, that part.
But those are just my thoughts. And again, the best revenge is moving on and doing better. Don't go get revenge. Go and be better. Go and level up, both personally and in your romantic life. Do the things necessary to bring out of you the qualities that attract better. And more specifically, an evolved man. Again, I talk about that in the masterclass. Secrets to making evolved men crave you. Do not miss out.
All right, y'all get that. It's all good. It's all good. Oh my God. 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 That's all I can say. Because he spoke truth. That man spoke truth. When he made that statement, when a woman finally leaves a man for her peace, is no coming back. When you, especially if you're serious about it, especially if you're serious about it. When you leave somebody for your peace, and I told y'all about this book that I read, and y'all, and those that know me know Yolanda Van Zant is my favorite author. Fix your life lady. But she got a book. It's old. It's called Peace from Broken Pieces. When I read it, I done read it 3 times, and every time I read it, I cry. And I got so much highlight up in there. And I let my daughter, one of my daughter-in-laws read it, and it was, she said the same thing. It was awesome. She read it too. But it's called Peace from Broken Pieces. Excellent book, y'all. When, like I said, like the man just said, when a woman leave a man for her peace, and if you are serious about it, you are not gonna go back. You're not. You're not. And did you catch what he said? Don't be fooled about how he all over there. He glamorizing with the other chick and everything. Don't be fooled all by that. Don't be fooled by that. That's just a facade. That's just a facade he's putting on. Remember what he said? Especially if he fumbled you. Especially if he fumbled you. He's the reason why everything. You caught him cheating. He done got 4 outside baits. See, that's a fumble. That's a serious fumble there. Since y'all been together, he done got 4 babies on top of you. See, he's fumbling you real bad. You know what I'm saying? He fumbled you. So now he out there with somebody. Don't. That's a facade. That's a facade. But I will tell y'all, my queens, it's nothing like having a peace of mind. It's nothing. That's why I told y'all when I left that man, I left. And those 3 years, 2.5 years, I spent to myself, nobody but my kids. I'm gonna tell you, that was the best peace of mind I could ever have. And I know what that feel like to have a peace of mind. Where do y'all think a lot of brain fog keep coming from? Need something to think about. Where do you think a lot of us keep having brain fog? Where do you think all that keep coming from? Take a look at your life. All right, my last one I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show it. This is the one that I was talking about. Let me go on and put it up. Let me put it up. I'm gonna have to set it up for you. There it is, right here. Okay. Um, wrong one. Hold on, y'all. Got the wrong one on the page. Oh, computer's swirling now. Hold on. I think I clicked too many times. I'm trying to catch up with it. Okay. I had clicked too many times. Sharing that. Let's go here, right here, right here.
A new video surfacing this weekend may have helped turn the tide in a case that made headlines across the country. We froze the video at a point where a 14-year-old opens fire, killing 32-year-old Jeremy Brown, who appears to be striking his mother. Carlissa Hood was charged with first-degree murder and contributing to the delinquency of a child. But today, charges in the case were dropped by the state. A new video surfacing this weekend may have helped turn the tide in a case that made headlines across the country. We froze the video fire, killing 32-year-old Jeremy Brown, who appears to be striking his mother. Carlissa Hood was charged with first-degree murder and contributing to the delinquency of a child. But today, charges in the case were dropped by the state's attorney's office. It was that video and the fact that it was shared on social media that former mayoral candidate Jamal Green says made the difference.
No, this wouldn't have happened without social media. I don't think so. You know, with the postings, with, you know, people chiming in from all over the country and making this a case because it was framed differently at first.
Wood was being held on a $3 million bond and had a court date set for the middle of July. And while Green decries the loss of life, he says solving problems through violence cannot be allowed to continue.
We got to stop allowing this violent behavior in our neighborhoods, period. Should never be any case where anyone is putting their hands on someone and acting violently in any establishment, in any neighborhood. And we got to step up and say enough is enough.
Okay. Now let me show you the other one with concerning her. Get the other one. This one. Let's see if this is the one. I told you I don't have them names. Okay. This is it. I got the other one pulled up. I'm getting ready to share the screen now. Waiting for my computer to start swirling, y'all. Doing too much clicking. Okay. That was her meeting her son at the police station when he had got released, right? Now, when I start digging in this, I watched the video just like y'all did. I bet you it's probably my seventh or eighth time watching the video of him. This was a stranger. She in a place getting food. Something ensued. I don't know who was in there first, whatever, I don't know. But if y'all take notice, obviously this is something he's used to doing because he's balling his fist up. I took notice of his posture, okay? He already had his hand balled up and he kept telling her something, I'm gonna hit you. So obviously he's used to doing this. Obviously he's used to doing this, okay? Now That son, straight A student, never, ever, ever been in trouble. 14 years old, never, ever, ever been in trouble. She was telling him she wanted her son to leave out. I guess she didn't want to see what was getting ready to happen or whatever, but she told the son to go out, go and get in the car. Go and get in the car. But unbeknownst that I guess she didn't know that the guy was gonna hit her in the face like he did. And people stood there, didn't do anything. Now I got a problem with that. Especially if it's visual to see if he didn't have no type of weapons on him. I'm thinking it was a couple of men in there, because I heard the boys, you can hear some women too. Somebody, I feel like somebody should have stepped in when the argument ensued like this. What was the manager? What was the manager said, look, y'all need to stop this in here or something. But if you notice, nobody ain't saying nothing. But thank God, whoever the person that videoed that, thank you. Because that's what had those charges dropped for her and her son. And when that woman, that woman saw her son, y'all can just see her body just trembling. Her body just trembling. She's holding her son. He's 14 years old. Okay, was gonna be charged. She was gonna be charged with murder too. His life would have been gone. But thank God that person with that video did that. Whoever that person was, I thank you, because the charges was dropped. That woman, now that's trauma. Remember I talked about trauma a couple weeks ago. That's trauma right there for them. That's gonna be some serious. They're gonna need therapy. That young man is gonna need therapy because he killed somebody, but he killed somebody protecting his mother. I'm gonna say that again. He killed somebody because he was protecting his mother. He was protecting his mother. And that's what he's supposed to do. That's what he's supposed to protect his mother in any way he can. You know why? Because she does it to him. We as mothers, we protect our kids. He saw his mother was being beat by strangers or what. No, he just thought to do what he gonna do. He thought to do what he was gonna do. I hate it happened. That man lost his life. But that child and that woman got to deal with that the rest of their life. That bothered me. That really did. But I'm glad the charges was dropped. I am. Somebody might be watching this, might not agree, but it's okay. That young man came back and saw that man beating his mother. Now, why did he go get the gun put the gun in his? Obviously, he must feel like he needed it. He must feel like he was gonna need it. And then, and I think when he saw him beating his mother, if you notice, that's when he gonna go. That's when he pursues to go ahead on the open door, like, nigga, what you doing? But he's standing there. He's standing there, just waiting. But I guess when he saw that man hit his mama, that man hit that woman 2 or 3 times in the face, in the face. And when he saw that, I guess that young man did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. He protected his mother. He did. He did. Bless his heart. Young man never ever, ever straight A student. The whole school loving it there. He wanted the good kids. President of the school. Never been in trouble. But that night he protected his mama. He did. He did. Now, with that being said, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Let me see. I'm getting ready to get up out of here because I took up enough of y'all time. I appreciate it. But I want to leave you with something positive tonight. I want to leave you with something positive tonight. And here it is. This is something positive that I want to leave you with. Just got a lot of clicking to do, y'all. A whole lot of clicking. Get ready to start it now.
Unemployed man applies for a job as a toilet cleaner at a. This story is crazy. Listen to this. An unemployed man applies for a job as a toilet cleaner at a computer company. The unemployed man got an interview with the manager. At the end of the interview, the manager told the unemployed man that he had got the job. The manager said, "We need your email to send over the work contract and terms." The unemployed man said, "I don't have an email or a computer." The manager replied, "If you don't have those things, I'm sorry, you just can't work for us." The unemployed man left upset after he had been rejected. After the man left, he took all the money he had, which was $10, and bought a bunch of strawberries. He took the strawberries door to door in hopes to sell them. At the end of the day, the man earned $20. After that, he realized that the process was not difficult. After this, the man started repeating the process. The man's income started to increase and he bought a bicycle. After a period of time and hard work, the man saved up enough money to buy a truck. And eventually, he owned a small business selling strawberries. 5 years later, after a lot of hard work, the man became an owner of the largest food store. The man began to think about his future and the future of his employees, so he reached out to some huge high-end insurance companies. During an interview with the insurance company employee, the man worked out a deal with the insurance company, and the insurance employee said he needed his email to work out the contract. The man replied that he did not have an email address. The insurance employee was shocked. He said, "You own the largest food company in the world, and you don't have an email? Imagine if you did." The man replied to him, "If I had an email address 5 years ago, I'd still be cleaning toilets." Moral of the story is, sometimes God forbids things. Something that at the time you may think is good for you, but God Almighty knows the best for you. If God closes a door before you, He will open another door that is better than the first. Now share this cool story with someone.
There it is. That's what I wanted to share that with y'all. Leave with something positive. Leave out of here with something positive. God got a way of opening and closing doors. He know what you want and what you need. If you would have had an email 5 years ago, he probably still be cleaning toilets. But he God and had it set for him to do. Okay? All right. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in here. Those that hung in here with me, those that's watching on all my platforms, thank you so much. Y'all know me, say appreciate it. And Miss J is out.